over on the right-hand side of that photograph, there appears to be yellow softballs inside that blue bucket. And on the left side of the photo, but in the back center of this photo.
If we look to where the stairs are, there's a blue bucket over on the right-hand side of that photograph. There appears to be yellow softballs inside that blue bucket.
And on the left side of the photograph.
What do we see in People's Exhibit 383?
People's Exhibit 383 is a little bit of a different perspective, a little closer, where we can see, again, the two sticker seals that were on the garage floor, were close to those 2x4s that were previously mentioned.
384? Oh my goodness.
People's Exhibit 384 is now a close-up photograph of the possible blood stains identified using placard B.
It was quite a long afternoon yesterday. It was Friday, April 14th, 2023, and Letecia Stauch was flipping off everyone, especially that CSI investigator. Her name was Brooke Bell, and Letecia seemed to start flipping people off when Brooke took the stand late in the afternoon on Friday. I think Letecia's bird flipping started around 4 p.m. or later.
So, Ms. Bell, we still have People's Exhibit 380 up on the TV screen. With regards to these placards A, B, and C that you just pointed out prior to the break, are they in direction from the door to where there are looks like some 2x4s on the ground there?
So if you're referring to the lower left corner of...
And the woman on trial for doing away with her 11-year-old stepson, Gannon Stauch, in 2020, she thought she was slick, but she wasn't getting away with those hand movements. Towards the end of the day, when the judge actually admonished her for doing so, the lovely and kind Judge Gregory Warner, when he gave Letecia a dressing down because someone sent it to DA Mike Allen that Letecia was doing all these hand movements, Letecia acted like she wanted to almost flip him off at the end.
We'll see everybody 9 o'clock on Monday morning.
All rise. She's not slick. I hope the judge decides to shackle her. I almost had visions of her being hogtied, but being forced to stay in that courtroom and watch every single photo, listen to every single interview, no matter how much she tries to hide behind her hair or do all these crazy movements, whether she's trying to intimidate people or if she's actually intimidated. It seems like that was the case when CSI Brooke Bell started listing her own accomplishments in order to be recognized as an expert witness. That's when Letecia got a little jealous. You can tell educated women intimidate Letecia, who called herself Dr. Stauch on Instagram, but there's no proof that she ever got a doctorate. So I just had to make this quick video to show you guys all the instances I caught of Letecia flipping the bird. From footage I recorded, also from footage, very clear footage from Crime Talk and Recovery Addict. Those are a couple of YouTubers. I find their footage very clear. So Letecia's not getting away with this. At one point she flipped a double bird. I'm glad the judge told her, look, if you keep that up, you're going to be in trouble. But I hope over the weekend the Lord speaks to him and gives Judge Warner good ideas about ways to restrain her. Letecia is obviously embarrassed, or I don't know what she is, when the court is displaying all these exhibits that point to her guilt. Even Letecia's own lawyer seemed pretty pissed off at her when Judge Warner at the end was giving her this dressing down that you're about to see. Watch Letecia's own attorney. He seemed pretty
2 witnesses
upset with his own client. Like, how dare you do this in a court of law? Have some decorum, lady, okay? I know what you're accused of doing, and as your defense attorney, I gotta stand up here and defend you, but you could tell even he was done. We'll go over in the next videos all the other happenings. We still need to look at the second half of her video interview where she goes all nuts, claims she can't breathe, and they call EMTs to check her out. Her vital signs are normal. She's getting enough oxygen. She's probably fine. We'll look at that horrible escape attempt where she smashes that deputy in the face with a monster can. Ugh, we'll get there in the next few videos. For now, I just wanted to show you all this bird flipping.
Mr. Allen.
It's come to our attention that during I think mostly the afternoon session of witnesses today, that the defendant has been flipping the bird potentially to witnesses or to our family that are here for Gannon. And there have been pictures that have been passed to me during this process. One, it's disrespectful to this court. It's disrespectful to this process. And I would ask the court to admonish her to refrain from acting this way in the future during the pendency of this case.
Okay. I've not seen any of that, but on the other hand, the defendant is to my far right. I can see her some on a screen, but I'll just take it as is. Ms. Stauch, what you need to understand is that I can control the conduct of an awful lot of people in the courtroom, including yours. And don't do that. Don't show that kind of, don't be making disrespectful gestures to witnesses, to people, to family members, anything like that. You need to understand that if that continues, I can have you removed and the trial will continue without you. And you will sit in a holding cell in this building, and every time we take a break, I'll bring you back up to ask whether or not you can conform your conduct to what I'm requiring. If you choose to act in a disruptive behavior or disruptive fashion, I'll just have you removed and we'll continue on without you, and then we'll check and see if you want to come back and behave in a respectful manner. So I'll just leave it at that, and we will see where we are on Monday. All right. All right, court will be in recess. You can leave everything here. The only thing that I for sure want to have locked up is the gun and the ammunition. I don't ever leave that out. So that we need to make sure gets into a locker somewhere or into an evidence closet somewhere. Other than that, we'll see everybody 9 o'clock on Monday morning.
All rise.
So there you go. Judge Warner told Letecia Stauch, don't do that. If that continues, I will have you removed, put in a holding cell. Some people are thinking maybe that's what Letecia wants. I don't know. Maybe it is what she wants. Maybe she doesn't want to have to sit there and listen to any more of the prosecution's witnesses speaking out against her, speaking to the obvious and clear evidence that they're presenting in a very well-ordered manner. Letecia's goose is cooked. If she thinks she's trying to display insanity, she's not. She's just showing what an a-hole she is. In my opinion, just cold, calculated, so evil. Just has she totally just given up on everything and just gone to the dark side and is so flippant that she just wants to flip people off. At the end of that video, you could see Letecia trying to excuse it away. Like, oh, as if she's trying to tell her lawyer, what? I just talk with my hands. I just move my hands. No, it's very intentional, some of her actions. I don't know if she wants to be famous, if she wants to be like the Night Stalker, but I have seen other cases. Hope I can find the photo. I think it's a Chicago case where one disruptive defendant was shackled, completely shackled in court. If it takes that, I hope that's what Judge Gregory Warner does to Letecia. She might like getting out, cutting up, acting a fool for the camera, knowing where it is, looking in the direction of the witnesses or the jury, possibly even Gannon's family in the gallery, making these signals to them. But that's not going to cut it. Psalm 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." I think the desires of many people's hearts are right now is for this fool, Letecia, to show some compassion, at least show some remorse. It's bad enough what she's accused of doing. It's even worse and compounds the hate by flipping the bird at people whom she's already hurt so much by taking away Gannon. Stay tuned for the next videos. For now, I just had to show you her bird flipping madness. Take care.